Hello, everyone, and welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here for the launch of our latest innovation, Jotform's Instagram agent. I'm Reid, VP of Marketing, and I couldn't be more excited to share what we've been working on. For those of you who know us, you know Jotform is all about making work more efficient and effective. We've explored the power of AI with our agents, and today we're taking that technology to a place where many of you already spend a huge amount of your time: Instagram. The way we communicate with our customers and communities has changed dramatically, and managing those conversations can be a challenge. That's why we've built something that will help you turn that challenge into an opportunity. We have a great agenda for today's event. I'll start by introducing Instagram Agent and give you all a bit of background information. Then we'll get an in-depth demo from Kimberly, and finally, Lainie will take us through some real-life examples of Instagram Agent in action. If you have questions during the event, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. That being said, let's go ahead and dive in. So what is Instagram Agent? To put it simply, it's an AI-powered assistant designed to help you save time, stay responsive, and scale your communication on Instagram. Whether you're an influencer, a small business, or a marketing team, this feature is for you. It automates replies to DMs and comments so you can focus on what you do best: creating content and growing your business. Instagram Agent is designed for anyone with a high level of engagement on Instagram, including influencers and creators with large followings who receive high volumes of DMs and comments, brands and small businesses that manage customer communication through Instagram and frequently get repetitive questions, and social media managers and marketing teams who want to automate common interactions and improve response times. When it comes to features and benefits, the Instagram Agent has a lot to offer. I'll walk you through some of the highlights so you can get a better idea of what it can really do. First up is automated replies. This feature lets you train your agent to respond to frequently asked questions about pricing, availability, or location 24/7. This ensures you never miss an opportunity to engage, even during off hours or high traffic moments. Next is the ability to reduce manual work. By handling frequently asked questions, our agent frees you up to focus on content creation, sales, or growth. You can handle all of your interactions from a single, centralized workflow. And finally, Instagram Agent is conversational and AI native. It's integrated directly into the Jotform platform, so you can manage all of your conversations, forms, and business all in one single place. It understands context, so your responses will feel more human and tailored to the needs of your audience. And as always, we'll continue working on new ways to improve our products, so stay tuned for upcoming features and deeper integrations into our platform. Okay, that's enough for me. Why don't we take a look at our Instagram Agent in action? I'll turn it over to Kimberly for a live demo, then Lainie will take us through some user examples. Kimberly, over to you.
Thanks, Chad. Hey everyone, my name is Kimberly Polita and I'm the Customer Education Specialist here at Jotform, and it's officially time to jump into our demo of Instagram Agents. Now, as you can see, I'm currently in the desktop version of my workspace, and today we're going to be working with Penny, my penguin conservationist. She helps us collect donations on our Save the Penguin Instagram account. So let's go ahead and edit our agent. Now, as you can see, it's going to automatically land us in the Instagram channel, so we can easily click the Go to Instagram button to get started. But for this example, I'm going to go to the top. We're going to choose Publish. And again, you can see we are still in our Instagram Agent option. So let's go ahead and log in with Instagram. Now, because I'm logged in on my computer, Jotform automatically knows which account I'm wanting to log into. At this point, you'd want to log in. Something else at this step is if your Instagram account is considered a personal account, it's going to ask you to change it to a business or a professional account. Once you do that, you'll be able to complete the following steps. So you can see we've authenticated. We're currently in train. And it's wanting to look at our bio, our posts, and our DMs in order to get knowledge. So if you want, you can turn these off, you can leave them on. You get to choose that here. So let's go ahead and choose next. And you can see that it's looking at my bio, it's looking at all the content from my posts, and it's looking at any DMs that I have. Now, one thing that I can give advice here is the more content you have in your post, in the description, the better your agent can do for you in replying to comments and those DMs, because it's going to pull not only from the knowledge base that you give it, which I'll cover in just a second, but it's going to pull from the content that you have in that description. It's also going to pull, like I mentioned, from your DM. So if you're having conversations with people about something specific, it's looking at those conversations so it can see how to respond to other people who may be asking similar or the same questions. Now, like me, I don't have any DMs on this account, so you saw it just went ahead and skipped right past that step. So let's go ahead and complete. So we can see our Save the Penguin Instagram account is successfully connected. So these three dots, if at any point you want to pause or disconnect or disable the account, you can do that from here. And then these three right here, Train Agent, Knowledge Base, and your Agent Persona, this is going to take you over to this tab, the Train, which again, we'll cover in just a minute. Next down, we have our agent ability. So you can reply to DMs, to comments, to stories, and to story mentions. And then we have our agent summary, and then you can share your Instagram agent via a link. So let's go ahead up to the abilities, and you can see as I turn them on, they're going to pop up down here in the agent summaries. All right, looks like we are good to go. So let's go ahead and choose to customize this first one, which is going to be reply to DMs. So we can see right here, you get to choose, do you want to reply to every DM or just ones with a keyword? So keep in mind, if you choose all DMs, your AI agent is going to reply to every DM that comes in. So for this example, it's already on DMs with keywords, so I'm going to leave it there. And because we're doing donations, I'm going to choose the keyword to be give back. And then down at the bottom, we have advanced settings. So you can see we have follower count and time window. So if you want, you can choose to reply it to the user if their account is something specific. Maybe if you want it to be below, maybe you only want to respond to newer accounts, maybe below 500 followers, or maybe you want to only respond to people who are established and have quite a following, maybe 10,000 or more, or 100,000 or more. You can add this right here. And then you can add in a time window. So maybe you're wanting to offer in a contest or maybe some type of coupon code that they can receive, but it's only for the next 3 hours, the next 24 hours. You can to add in that time frame. So we can turn off these for now, but one thing to consider is both of these advanced settings are going to be on each one of these 4 options. So I'm going to go ahead and save. So we come down to reply to comments. We can choose all post, so we can reply to every comment under every post, or we can do specific post. So I'm going to do this little guy right here walking, and then we can choose all comments or comments with keywords. So for this one, I'm going to choose comment with a keyword, and I'm going to choose donate to be the keyword. And here I want it to be, I want to be able to reply with a comment. So we can see, thanks for your comment, check your DM. That looks good to me. Let's do, thanks for your comment, check your messages. Okay. And then we can also reply with a DM. So this is great for, hey, comment below and I'll send you the link, right? Comment, coupon, and I'll send you the coupon code. So right here, we can choose to answer with a knowledge base, or we can say exactly. So here we can say like, hey, here's that code, and you can put the code there. Or for example, we're looking for donations. We could say, here is the link to make a donation. And we can turn on this right here, the show button, and the button could say donate now, and we could put a link to have them donate. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and leave the button off. And then of course you see right down here, we have the follower count and the time window as well. So let's go ahead and save. Let's do reply to stories. So we can reply to all stories or a specific story. We can leave it all stories for now. And then we choose the type of reply. We can do all story replies, replies with keywords, replies with story reactions. We get to choose what that reaction is. Let's just do all story replies. And I'm going to say exactly, thanks for engaging. All right. And again, we can show a button with a link, and we have those same advanced settings. So let's go ahead and save. And then we can also do a reply to mentions. So this is good if you are wanting people to maybe share a post, or you're wanting people to take a picture of something that they have that's tied to you. Take a picture, tag me in your stories. So You could even do like the whole coupon code thing, right? So if someone does this, they get a coupon. If someone does this, they get entered into a drawing. So you could easily add in some information here. Let's just do thanks for mentioning me. All right, we are officially connected. I'm gonna jump over to my Instagram account. I'm gonna give us just a quick refresh. Good deal. All right, and I'm going to use my phone and let's give this a test. So I chose this one right here for the comments, the reply to the comment. So let's say I'd like to donate. We'll go ahead and get that sent. I'm also going to go ahead and send, well, actually it already did it, so we can go ahead and refresh. So I'd like to donate. Here's that view reply, right? Thanks for your comment. Check your messages for the donation link to support penguin conservation. Look at that. See, it added in more information to make it a better response, which is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna send a message. Let me get back to the account. Let's do message. And I think I said I'd like to give back. Let's do that. So I'd like to give back. Let's go ahead and open the messages. All right, so you can see, because I talked about giving back and donating, it's automatically jumping into a form, which I'll show you when we go back over into our train tab. So let's go ahead and head back. I had a story. So I am going to say super cute to the story. All right, there's that. So thanks for engaging. Perfect. All right, let's go back. Let me show you that train tab real quick. So we can see, great so far. Let's do the train tab. Over here under actions, right here. So I have the sentence contains give back. So this is where that is coming from, the penguin donation form. So when the sentence contains give back, it's going to automatically start filling out a form. And you can see we have that form, the penguin donation form right here. But let's go ahead back over to our publish tab. If we scroll down, we get to see that agent summary right down here. And if I come up here to view conversations, and we can see right here, we have the Instagram conversation that we just had. We can see everything that's going on. And because I haven't closed out of Instagram, I can easily choose to take over and have a conversation with my user instead of my AI agent. And it really is as simple as that. So let's go ahead and jump over to Lainie, and she's gonna share some use cases with you. Lainie?
Thank you, Chad, and thank you, Kimberly, for that fantastic demo of Jotform's Instagram agent. Whether you're looking to save time on customer service or grow your online community, the Instagram agent can match your brand and needs. Let's look at a few use cases from our community. Local bakeries and online stores are using the Instagram agent to manage daily DMs and comments. The agent handles questions about store hours, product availability, and custom orders, reducing response times and increasing sales. In short, an Instagram agent gives you more time to focus on growing your business. Creators with large followings are using Jotform's Instagram agent to manage interactions from fans and brand partners. The agent can respond to account fans in their native language and funnel partnership opportunities to a form. The automation keeps conversations flowing and frees creators to work on building their brand. Marketing teams are using the Instagram agent to automate responses during busy campaigns. Users can get answers to questions or links to forms and information 24/7, increasing engagement and leads. This frees up marketers to closely monitor campaign performance and quickly adapt as needed. Our Instagram agent adds a powerful new channel to Jotform's AI agent ecosystem. Now you can extend the capabilities of your existing agents to Instagram. No need to create or manage a separate agent. All direct messages are listed in the agent's conversations inbox, making it easy to review and manage messages. We hope these examples inspire you to see what Jotform's Instagram agent can do for you. Let's take a look at a short video before Chad closes us out.
I never really set out to be a successful artist. For me, it was really just about self-expression. During my second MFA, I started developing a new form of artistic language, a quasi-spin on Fauvist, Surreal, Proto-Cubist, Nouveau Riche Expressionism, per se. I call this painting Dog with Hat. Notice the subtle sadness in its eyes. I met this perky pup in the park while his owner held him against his will on a leash. Is he a pet or is he a prisoner? You decide. He is a prisoner, though. Poor thing. I've had so much engagement posting my work on Instagram that I needed a little help keeping up with all the DMs, comments, and messages asking to buy my work. So I turned to AI, which I know is cliche, but Jotform's new Instagram agent makes my life so much easier. It saves me hours by automatically answering repetitive questions and adapts to my unique tone. Instagram Agent allows me to offload the business side of what I do and lets me focus on what I do best, creating art that takes my followers' breath away. Oh, this is just some coffee I spilled.
Thanks for joining us today. If you want to see our Instagram agent in action right now, head over to the Jotform Instagram account and shoot us a DM. Our very polite and professional Instagram agent will answer any questions you have in real time. With that said, we will see you next time.